the knee feel?
The knee feels fine. Today's a great day. I'm just glad to be out there and be back out there with my teammates and just get things going.
Is the brace cumbersome or troubling at all, or did you just go play right through it, practice right through it?
No, I don't even. Whenever I'm practicing or playing, I don't even really worry about the brace. It's just there for protection, and you know, it's working so far.
A lot of high expectations for the team and for you. You seem to have a lot of it loaded on your shoulders. Is that is it not fair to one individual to have to shoulder that kind of expectation?
Not at all, because I don't. Well, me and you know, the teammates don't really, you know, worry about other people's expectations. We know that each week we have a job, and right now we're worrying about, you know, the first day of, you know, practice, and you know, tomorrow's gonna be the second day. So you know, I do my job, and everyone else do their job, and you know, and everything else take care of itself. So we don't really worry about, you know, everyone else's expectations.
Would you say your knee is 100%?
I guess so. I mean, I can't really, you know, tell if I'm 100 or not. You know, I'm just, you know, I feel good. You know, they cleared me to play, and so, you know, I'm just out there, you know, just out there helping my team out.
How long have you felt like you've been able to do everything that could possibly be asked of you?
Since the spring, whenever, you know, I was able to run, and you know, as the days went by in the summer, you know, each day I just progressed and got better with it and just earning the trust. So I've been doing everything since, you know, we first reported in May.
Are there any butterflies getting out there for the first time really in 8 or 9 months?
Yeah, I was very excited. You know, I was just, you know, during the meetings and when we reported yesterday, I was just, you know, had a big smile on my face, just, you know, blessed to, you know, be able to play the game again and just be out there with my teammates and, you know, just go out there, have fun, and do something I love.
Had some new weapons out there today, Dion and Ray. Early thoughts on working with those guys?
They look good. It's a lot, you know, of course, being a freshman in first, you know, training camp or, you know, football camp it's gonna be tough. A lot of install, a lot of things going on, but you know, they came in, you know, in July in the summer, and we've been working with them and coaching them up, and you know, Mike Williams and Artavius and, you know, Sharon and G-Hop and all those guys have been doing a great job of teaching the younger guys and making sure that we build that depth and that trust, you know, in case we, you know, need them this season. And so they've been working hard, and you know, each day try to get better.
Having dealt with the injuries that you did last year, do you have to kind of put it out of your mind and say, I'm playing exactly the same type of game I've always played, or do you, you know, try to limit the number of hits you take, and how do you kind of approach going into that?
I approach the game like I have been, you know, last year before I was injured, and you know, I just try to go out there and do what I can do. You know, I'm not gonna worry about, you know, taking hits, because that's part of the game, and you know, I'm not gonna shy away from that. And so of course, being a quarterback, you want to limit the hits and slide when you need to, but you know, I'm gonna try to protect myself and make sure that, you know, I do my job.
I know a lot of those injuries were kind of fluky things to begin with, but does it bother you, or does it register with you at all when people say, oh, he's got injury concerns or whatever?
Not at all, because I mean, they're just going off what they see. You know, I know who I am, and you know, what kind of player I am, and you know, what kind of injuries I had, and so you know, I just let them, you know, talk and do my job and worry about me and my team.
Would it be recommended that you not hurdle anybody anytime soon?
They'll probably say stay down, but you know, if it's
there,
yeah, if it's there, then I'm gonna, you know, jump and hurdle. So you know, I'm just out there having fun and doing something, you know, I love, and it's a blessing to be out there.
To fill that leadership void.
And you got guys like DJ Reader, you got guys like Carlos, BJ Goodson, you know, myself, Ben, you know, TJ, just a lot of guys stepping up.
Coach, when you talk about the versatility and how deep that back end is for you guys, do you feel that same way, and how good could this unit be?
Oh, it can be pretty good. I mean, the sky's the limit for us. You know, we got guys coming off the bench that can be good. You know, the starter's going to be good. You know, it's just, you know, just got to come out here and put the work in, you know, 24/7.
Coach Sweeney mentioned that he doesn't feel like you guys are paying attention to the hype and the things people are saying about you. Is that the sense you get from everybody on the team?
Yeah, definitely. Everybody's coming out working. I mean, actually, Coach V was just talking to us about being the underdog. I mean, it's better to be the underdog, you know, because then, you know, you catch people by surprise. When you're on the top, you know, guys know you're going to be good, so nobody's going to sleep on Clemson.
A lot of new faces on the offense. You're facing for the first time today. What do you think of some of those guys the first time in a situation like this?
It was pretty good. I mean, guys came out there, it looked like they know what they're doing, you know. and it's just little things they still have to work on. But I mean, overall, it was a pretty good day for the offense and the defense.
I know you say, you know, you don't want to buy into the hype or anything like that, but I mean, you guys have had your 10-win seasons and your bowl wins and stuff. Do you kind of feel a level of pressure to kind of take that next step and get an ACC title, get to the playoff, that kind of stuff?
I mean, I wouldn't quite say it's pressure. I mean, we come in every season and want to do the same exact thing, so I wouldn't say it's pressure this year. It's no different than 2 years ago when I got here and no different than last year.
Do you feel it's like incumbent upon the secondary now to kind of step it up since you know, there's not as much depth on the defensive line as there was last year? Now the secondaries might be the strength of the defense.
I wouldn't say that neither. I mean, we always felt like the strength of the defense. I mean, we go out there and compete just like everybody else competes, and we always felt like we were the best. So I mean, I wouldn't say it's pressure. You know, on us, we just got to come out and work every day.
There's a couple of miscues. I think overall I know the defense had a pretty solid day. There's definitely things we can get better on. But overall, I think it was. I know the linebacker group is a lot, like compared to last year. We're a lot farther ahead than we have been in the past. So that's pretty encouraging.
So one of those things where it's interchangeable. You know, the depths there at that linebacker position.
I mean, it's somewhat interchangeable. I mean, I guess the guys in the 1, 2, and 3s have always have something, I guess, ahead of the other guys behind them. But it's pretty close. I think it's a lot closer than it has been in the past, so it's pretty good.
When you say you feel like you guys are advanced from last year, is that the group collectively, or do you have certain individuals in mind that have maybe taken that step?
I would say it's probably collectively. All the guys in our linebacker room is just eager to learn, which has not been the way, not how it's been in the past. All the guys in there early in their books, and they're just putting in the extra time that it takes to be a successful player at this level. So I think collectively it's a pretty solid group overall.